Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, or if you are new here, hi, I'm Louise. In today's video, I thought we could plan out 2021 together. So I'm going to go through the steps that I follow in order to set my goals, the systems I put in place to achieve them, and a few more fun things. I'm going to share some personal goals, what my word of the year is, and much more. So stay tuned for that. The very first thing we need to do before we focus on the year ahead is reflect on the year that just passed. So look back at the year, celebrate everything that you accomplished, what you learned, how you grew. I decided to create a 2020 year in review video, which I'll link to in the description below so that you can see as an example. But really, even if you're not going to create a video like that, look back on all of your content from the past year. So go through your camera roll, go through any Instagram stories that you posted, and really reflect on everything that you went through and accomplished. So the next step is to get clarity. When it comes to your goals, you want to be crystal clear on what it is that you want to accomplish. So I recommend getting out a notebook and setting up a really great goal setting session for yourself. Light a candle, make a warm cup of tea, grab your favorite notebook, and spend some time brainstorming what would make 2021 absolutely incredible for you. So I would just write down any goal that you can think of, and then you can refine it after and choose which ones you're going to focus on for 2021. Okay, and when it comes to clarity, let's say that you want to make more money this year. Rather than writing down, I want to make more money, you need to get super specific on what exactly you mean. So for example, I want to make an additional $5,000 per month through affiliate marketing, right? So getting really as specific as you possibly can on your goals. Okay, so I write down all of my goals and breaking it up so that I have my business goals, but then I also have all my personal goals as well. And then I really love to set a word for the year. So one specific word that you can constantly remind yourself of and go back to that really grounds you and gives you your focus for the upcoming year. My word for this year is ease. I really want everything to feel a lot less stressful and easier as I go about achieving my goals. Last year, I would say was quite overwhelming, had some really stressful points. So I'm going to be embracing ease. And so all of my actions to achieving my goals are going to be grounded in the feeling of ease. That means I'm going to be designing more systems, I'm going to be outsourcing more, and I'm going to be putting more boundaries in place. All of those things will help me achieve more ease in my life. So right now you probably have a long list of goals. I would narrow in my focus. You can obviously have as many goals as you want, but you want to be excited by this list and not super overwhelmed by it. If a goal is important to you but can't be achieved this year, that's totally fine. It can just go on the 2022 list. Okay, so the next thing I love to do is create vision boards. So visual reminders of our goals that you can see every single day. So it's really important that we are being reminded every day what we're working towards and what we're trying to achieve. So that's where vision boards come in. I will be creating a physical vision board. So I will be taking magazines, clipping things out, and then building that right here. In my office. So I will be doing that, but I also really like to create digital vision boards. So you can use a tool like Pinterest to find images, words, quotes that really inspire you, save them, and then bring them into a tool like Canva where you can compile them all together. Then you can set this as your desktop wallpaper, and you can also do this with your phone as well. This is fantastic because every time you open your computer or you open your phone, you're reminded of those goals you're going after. What's that saying where it's like your focus goes where focus goes, energy flows. Okay, yeah, that's one. Makes more sense. But it's true. This is how we're going to get the results that we want. Then you want to list out all the projects that are going to contribute to you achieving that goal. So for example, let's say I had a particular sales goal. I would want to map out all of the launches for that product that I'm going to do over the course of the year. So once you've decided those big picture projects that need to happen, then you want to map it out even further. So then I bring this into my favorite project management software ever, which is called Asana. Here is where I take those projects and then I actually map out the dates when they're all going to happen. Then I enter in all of my goals and I break it down. Not only do I list the annual goal, but then I calculate exactly what will be required every single month of the year. I also add in check-in points so that I receive a reminder in my Asana to go through all of our analytics, see how we're doing, and see whether we are on track to hit that goal or not. So I do a broad overview of my goals for the year and the big projects that are going to need to go on the calendar. Then I get very specific for the first quarter and plan out the first 90 days of the year. So here is where you want to take all of those projects and then really break it down into tangible action steps. So these are going to be your action items that you could add to a to-do list and check them off as you go. So many times we don't take action simply from overwhelm. So if we get clarity on all of this, what our goals are, what projects need to happen, and the exact action steps that need to happen in order for that project to be complete, it is going to help you so much in achieving your goals. Ever since I started doing this, I can tell you that it has made a huge difference. Okay, so that's the basic overview of how I handle setting my goals and then going about hitting them. So I will plan out the first quarter and then I'll do this again as we go into quarter 2. The very last thing you need to think about when it comes to achieving your goals is who you need to be in order to actually achieve these and really embracing the process of change. So in order to go to the next level and to achieve something that you never have before, you're going to need to think and act different. So you're going to need to try new things. You're going to need to develop new systems, work on your mindset. All of those things are really important and should be happening throughout the entire year as you progress and change as you go after these goals. So think about who you need to be, and then also think about what could possibly come up and prevent you from achieving these goals. So what could get in your way? Brainstorm this, and then this way you can be proactive in coming up with solutions now for the possible, roadblocks that could come your way. So think about those and then ask yourself what you're going to do about it when those do come up. So that's my process for setting and achieving my goals. So now I thought it would be fun to share a few of my goals with you because I think it is so much fun to hear other people's goals. So I'd love to hear from you as well. If you want to put your top 3 goals for 2021 in the comments, I know that we would all love to hear them. So the first goal is to 5x our business. I am excited about this. Also intimidated, so that's why I feel like it's a good goal. Like it's definitely stretching me and is a challenge, which is what this is all about. So I want to 5x our business. That means that we're going to really need to refine all of our systems that we do have in place and then focus on visibility. I already have my 3 online courses, which are complete, which is fantastic. As of now, I am not planning on creating any new products. I'm just planning on getting these products to as many people as I possibly can. So yeah, 5xing the business, big focus on systems. My next goal is to buy our first home. We've already been taking action on this and looking at homes here in Panama. We actually did already find the one that we want. So fingers crossed that we are able to get that this year. And finally, my third biggest goal is to start building out my nonprofit. So a few of you will know this, but not everyone. One of my biggest goals, and it has been for a very long time, is to build a community center for people with autism. So I will be creating that here in Panama. The big motivation for this is my little brother, Tim. I am moving him down to live here in Panama with me, and I really want to create a center for him and people like him to be able to have a really wonderful, fulfilling adult life. So that is what the center will be all about. I've been visualizing this for a very long time, so I have a lot of clarity in terms of what it's going to look like, but I'm very excited to start bringing this to life. So even if I just register the nonprofit and find the land that I want to build the center on, I would consider that an accomplishment because it is a step in the right direction. So that's one that I'm really excited to create. It's going to be a very inspiring creative space. Okay, so that's it for today's video. Those are my best tips for setting your 2021 goals and creating a plan to achieve them. I hope that this was really helpful for you. I'm excited for you to set your big goals for 2021. Remember to make goals that stretch you and that excite you and that force you to grow. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, let me know by giving it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit subscribe if you haven't already, and I'm really excited to be publishing more content to help you hit these big 2021 goals. All right, see you soon.